Hi guys, Jessie Lucas here, Vivacious Mama and JessieLucas.com. And I'm here today with Amber Stone, midday personality on Z97.1 here in central Vermont. And we are here to talk to you today about how awesome it is to feel great in your body, but how it can sometimes be a journey to get there through fitness, through exercise. And Amber's got a great story to share, and she has happily agreed to talk with us today. So welcome, Amber. Thank you
for having me.
Yeah, I'm so stoked that we've had some good times together, and we get to share it a little more with the world out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you first, just give us a general idea of, you have a great story around fitness, exercise, your body, and your awesome personality. So
thank you.
Share with everyone a little bit more about that.
So, I'm always honest with my story and my past. I didn't always live a healthy lifestyle. I drank a lot. I ate really bad food. I just didn't take care of my body. And I'm originally from the Detroit area, so I moved out here for work on Z97.1 I've been here 3 years, but working out consistently for about 2.5 years. And, my life is so fast-paced back in the Detroit area that I decided to make a change here. My life drastically slowed down, and it kind of made me reflect on my decisions and the person that I was. And I signed up at the gym, and I started working out every day. I started eating better, and it's crazy, but I actually fell in love with myself. Or actually, I should even say I finally loved myself, because I never thought that I was either good enough, pretty enough, thin enough. And it goes back to my childhood. I mean, I struggled with body image since as far back as I can remember. And it was a really great experience so far. And now I love working out every single day.
Yeah. And you bring up a good point there that, everyone comes to exercise and fitness, and when they do, kind of through a different channel. And I think it always comes down to that piece of loving yourself. And sure, it's great to kind of look in the mirror and see your results and feel good about that. But when you can look in the mirror at the end of the day and feel good about the person you are in that body, I think that's what I'm really getting at when I want to help people with their fitness and their exercise, is not only seeing their outer strength, but really developing and seeing their inner strength. And it sounds like your story really exemplifies that.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Not every day is going to be perfect, especially the days, when it's that time of the month. The last thing you want to do is put on something so tight that you're like, oh, I look good. But it doesn't mean that you should attack yourself or talk, nasty to yourself, because that's not it. You still find the love every day, just not every day is going to be perfect. And I'm a firm believer that you are here on the physical earth with only one skin to live in, and you should love yourself no matter what. No matter the bad days where you just want to lay around in sweats and veg all day and watch Netflix, or you want to get dressed up and feel sexy and show it off to the world. No matter what, you should always come back around and love yourself.
Absolutely. And when you get in your body and physically move your body and feel good about that, I think it's easier to access that love. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you mentioned it's not always easy, right? There's these times where we just don't feel like moving. So do you have a particular kind of moment or turning point or memory in this journey that was a little more challenging, or something that got you a little more, jab in the heart?
I would have to go back to the very beginning. When I moved here, I was an emotional mess. I just lost my dad. I went from one bad relationship after another. And that kind of all ties in together. I wasn't secure with myself. And we had chatted before we started recording about not feeling, when you're insecure with yourself, you're not comfortable either in social situations and relationships. And I allowed men to degrade me and disrespect me. And I didn't want to make a change at that time. And I think that was really challenging for me. But then when I moved out here, again, and my life slowed down and I started processing what type of person I really was, it was scary. The hardest thing in life is to take the positive route. It's so much easier to be negative. And it's so much easier to just stew in the toxic and the negativity, that I think that was the hardest point, was signing on with myself and saying, all right, Amber, this is a commitment. This is like a relationship with yourself to be happier and healthier.
I love that, like kind of like contract, like signing on with yourself and noticing that it is a relationship with yourself. And I love your point too about slowing down. Like so many of us in our various ways live this fast-paced lifestyle. I know, radio, I think you said the other day, is one of the most stressful jobs. It is. So, we all have our encounters with stress, our encounters with, whatever those bad relationships were, whether they were with other human beings or food or our, whatever they are in our history that really makes it difficult to have a relationship with yourself. And that slowing it down gives you the opportunity to realize there's something to work with there. So I love that you brought that piece up, because I think some people have a really hard time pushing that pause button or like dialing it down a notch.
You just want to go.
Right. And that can be, an excuse to not take a look at that stuff. So, I know you now, and now you have this great personality, this great attitude. You're always posting pictures in the gym, like feeling great. So, share a little bit more of like what that success feels like, what that feels like in your body to be at a place of having that self-love, still obviously like working that relationship that probably has its ups and its downs, I'm assuming. So, where do you feel like you are now with that?
I would say that it's just more of a everyday love and an everyday struggle, because sometimes, you don't want to get so stuck to a routine where you get bored, but you don't want to almost feel like you're cheating on exercise. You want to incorporate it every day. But for the most part, I feel very happy that I had made this decision to get healthier, that I make time every single day or every other day to really work out. And I'm an emotional person, so like either a sad commercial or, just whatever it may be, I can be a little emotional and maybe cry about it. And sometimes when I work out or if I do yoga, like last night, the last 5 to 10 minutes of yoga, I was crying as I was finishing my meditation, because it's such a blissful feeling when you make a positive change for your life and you see how much hard work and the payoff. I mean, if I look at myself 3 years ago, I look completely different. And even inside, I'm completely different. And I think that is what keeps me going every day. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll occasionally, eat some sweets or, have a burger or French fries. I don't say, oh, no, I'll never eat bad. But you just don't do it every day because you only have one body and one skin to live in.
So what you're saying is it's a lifestyle. It's not something you just like attack or do and then you're done with it.
No, you have to be committed. You have to really be, like, I'm passionate about fitness. I love it. All forms of it, whether it's yoga, whether it's stretching. Right now I'm doing T25 and it's more of a home workout. Whatever it is, I love working out. And I think that not everybody has to be that extreme, but you have to have a genuine passion and want to incorporate this into your life.
It sounds like at one point in your life that passion wasn't necessarily there, and you dug deep and you found it, and now you've turned it into a lifestyle.
Absolutely. I mean, I was more concerned about going out and drinking and surrounding myself with bad relationships, and now I'm in a good relationship with myself and fitness, and that's what I focus on.
So one thing I think I want to make sure people understand is that I think some people say like, oh, those are fitness people, that's not me, I'm not interested. But I feel like it's a matter of finding that relationship with yourself and then finding the right journey for you. Like what it looks like for you is going to be different than my journey with it and anybody else. So if you think you're not an exercise person or a fitness person, maybe you just haven't found the right relationship, the right kind of way to work that out. So like Amber has shared with us her journey around that it took a little bit of deep diving to find that out. I invite you to take a moment to slow down, to dial down the notches, a few notches today, so that you can take a look, see what might be kind of stewing and brewing inside that might be calling for a little like personal dance party. That's my favorite thing to do. Like hop around my kitchen, turn up the tunes.
Oh yeah,
Z97 one, of course.
Yeah, right.
And have fun. And I'm like, I got my heart rate up. I'm feeling good, feeling awesome. So please, you guys, take a moment, tune into yourself, find that right relationship with yourself, use your body to feel great in that experience, in that journey. Learn from those who have been there and those who are still doing it. It's an, like you said, it's an everyday thing. Whether it's a more energetic day, a more restful day, it's still you're in it every day.
Yep.
So,
and I would say, you know, just like you kind of to touch on what you were saying, just find something that you're comfortable with. And, you know, no one is going to love you more than you. And I think that is the most important message that you can take from this. Whether you surround yourself with positive people, toxic people, whatever it is, you will love yourself the most, and you have to take care of yourself. And you'll find a routine that works for you. You know, whether you don't feel comfortable working out in a gym, or you want to do workout videos at home, or just walking around your neighborhood, you know, you'll find something as long as you are committed to a healthier lifestyle.
Absolutely. There's always a way.
There's always a way. Or lifting soup cans, you know. whatever.
Totally. Or dogs. Or small children.
Or shoes.
Yeah, I'm sure some of you got a lot of shoes over there. Yeah. You can move those around. Well, thank you so much, my dear, for sharing your story and for your vulnerability and for your positivity and for being on the front lines, working with your right relationship with yourself and sharing it with everybody else so that they can do the same.
Yeah,
so
no problem. It's not easy, but if you commit to wanting to make it happen for yourself, it'll become very easy for you.
Absolutely. Well, I love that the tables are turned here, that I'm here in your studio interviewing
I know.
you.
It's a nice change.
Yeah, very cool. Well, you can find Amber, find her on Facebook at Amber Stone, and you can find me at jessielucas.com, and I've got some exciting things to help you do this work for yourself, to make it easy, to make it fun. So check me out over there, and I hope that you guys have a really awesome day and do something nice for yourself today.
You deserve it.
Thanks. Bye.